My name is Professor Paul Hogg. I'm the Vice Principal for Innovation and Regional Affairs. The role of Vice Principal for Innovation means that I work with our academics and also our students in helping them to generate new ideas that might evolve into products and services and businesses, perhaps become commercial. And that is a very good sort of lead-in for me with my other role of interacting with the region, working with the local authority, with the LEPs and companies that are based in this area, in Runnymede and beyond. Business can tap into a lot of things here at the university. We're a very research-led university. So we have some excellent research laboratories that are well equipped with state-of-the-art equipment. Companies can come in and use those facilities on some form of consultancy basis, working with the academics, or perhaps just coming in and doing some experiments that they need to do for themselves. We have some rather unique laboratories at the moment. There's a new nanotechnology quantum fabrication laboratory just been opened. We call it SuperFab. And that is something which will help businesses that are developing technologies for the next 10, 20 years. Perhaps not for everybody, but something that's very important to have in the region. We have a great strength in cybersecurity, and we have lots of facilities for exploring the security of systems, particularly in things like the Internet of Things, where we're having real hardware being connected together. And in the next couple of years, the university is building a new regional innovation centre, which will house what we're calling the Regional Cybersecurity and Big Data Centre. And there will be some fantastic facilities available for industry in that. There will be a war room where we can practice attack defence operations. People can come in from industry and imagine that they're in the control centre of some critical national infrastructure which is being attacked. We will have an engineering laboratory, and we're particularly looking at cyber physical activities. So one of the things which is very much in the public awareness at the moment, I think, is the susceptibility of your car to cyber attack. Well, we will have a laboratory where we will be able to bring in full-scale cars and interact with them and see whether your car decides to go left when you wanted to go right and things like that, and try and find ways to make cars more resilient. And that extends into drones and other aspects of the hardware that we're encountering these days. We're sitting at the moment in what is mainly the home for electronic engineering, but it's also the home of a major project that we have called Story Futures, which is looking at the whole way that telling stories, whether it's books or films or whatever, will be changing over the next 10 years with digital technology, with immersive technology and virtual reality. And this very large, I think it's a £12 million research programme, is involving all the industry in the area. And we're deliberately targeting small companies, bringing them in and training them how to use the new technology, which is going to be critical for their business in the future. So in the area of cybersecurity, Royal Holloway has been a world leader in cybersecurity for many years. Currently we're at the forefront of a number of activities. We've always had a big background in cryptography. We are now looking forward for post-quantum encryption. At some point in the future, quantum computers will emerge, and all of the cryptography that we had in place will suddenly become very easy to break, and you need to sort of scale things up a lot. We're very active in that area. We're very active in looking at the human and social interaction with the security regime. Most problems we get with cybersecurity are not actually a failure of the technology, but a failure of the people that work with the technology. I think we've all heard the example of somebody putting their password on their whiteboard behind them. These are issues which we're looking to, in some detail. Why are people resistant to enacting the technology that exists? On the international front as well, I think we're all very aware that cybersecurity is an international problem. And Royal Holloway has recently signed agreements with universities in the USA and in Japan to create a global network of the best research institutes, where we've partnered with Imperial College, for example, in the UK, and Keio University in Japan. And this allows us to take an international perspective on what is happening in cybersecurity, so that we're always, I think, recipient of the best knowledge that is going.